Hey my viewers, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate our numbers are growing, so please continue watching my videos, sharing the videos so that we get to our target. So today on our menu, I'll be showing you how I make pork chops, Luwombo. I'll be using chops for this Luwombo. Some may wonder what is Luwombo. So basically Luwombo is just any meat you use, but I'll be using chops. Like you roast them on a charcoal stove, then put them in a banana leaf, tie them with a banana fiber, and then put them in a saucepan and cook until your chops are tender. So these are my spices that I'm going to be using, but in case any of the spices are not clear, feel free to click on that arrow below the video. You'll see the description box and you'll have a detailed list of the recipes. So this is my pork and I'm just going to season it with a few spices before roasting it. I'll be using black pepper, salt, and I'll be using a pork spice. That's the spice I'm using, but you can substitute it with any other pork spice that you can get, but it's there in supermarkets. So then I'll use paprika, so only 4. So I'll mix well my pork with the spices, and then once I'm ready, I will not let it sit for an hour or 2 hours. Immediately I'll go and roast it on my sigiri. So I'm not giving it time to marinate 1 or 2 hours. No, immediately I'm going to roast it. And you'll notice that when I'm roasting my pork on the sigiri, I will be putting some banana peels. I use these banana peels so that they can give my pork a nice aroma. So those are the peels I'm talking about. So I'm going to put the pork, let it roast, and I'll keep changing so that it doesn't burn, and then we'll be back for the next step after our pork is ready. My pork is ready, so I'm just going to cut a little fat from the chop and then cut them into small pieces and put in a saucepan. So I'm just going to use it. I want just a little oil. It's basically tossing them, but I want to toss and cook my spices, especially the spices. It's important for me. I love the spices to cook them a little bit before I put them in my Luwombo, and this is what I'm doing, like the onions and tomatoes. That's what I'm saying. This is a modified way of my pork chops. Others will just cut onions, tomatoes, and put immediately in their Luwombo, but me, I try to cook it a little bit, and then the rest I'll put raw, as you'll watch the video ahead. My tomatoes are ready, so I'm going to put them aside to cool. So this is my basket. We're going to start layering our Luwombo. So usually in the banana leaf, there's an inner smaller leaf inside. You'll have to remove it and then put it on the opposite side. Just be careful with your measurements when you put the other one on the opposite side. Make sure your measurements are right, so that when you're putting in soup or your pork or meat, whatever you decide to put in, it's easy for you to pull it together and tie it so that your soup is contained inside instead of pouring. So I'm going to be using Irish potatoes, but if you don't want Irish potatoes, give it a try. Use cassava. I've used cassava before. You can use cassava. If you notice, I'm using some raw vegetables. Some I prepared them, and then some are raw. So why I need these raw flavors, it just gives it another aroma. So I'm going to be using chili, but if you don't want chili, you can totally exclude it, and I'll be using other vegetables. Please remember to watch out for my fish Luwombo. Someone requested for fish Luwombo that will be coming out in a month's time, so watch out for that. But for now, I'll be adding other vegetables. Just watch the video till the end. Please watch the video till the end and you won't be disappointed with the outcome. Let's continue watching our video. that's it from Mo's Kitchen, and I hope you loved watching the video from the beginning to the end. And those who have watched up to the end, thank you so much. Please remember to like and subscribe. Don't just stop at watching the video, but check below the video. There is that red writing that says subscribe. Please subscribe to Mo's Kitchen. We love you, and share our videos. Bye bye until the next upload.